Hello, this is What If Gaming Goku, and today we're doing part 2 of What If Goku Was Overpowered. And where we last left off is where uh Goku killing Vegeta and them getting off track of the planet and heading off to Yardrat. Now they stay on Yardrat for a year, but Goku builds a hyperbolic chamber which actually extends their time there so that master spirit control. Uh, they stayed there for a year. Now then so let's fast forward a year in time. A year in time, Trunks comes from the future and tries to murder Frieza, but can't because Frieza is much more powerful, and he's from a future where Frieza wasn't as powerful. So yeah, he gets hurt and wasn't expecting this, and then Gohan comes in and just obliterates Frieza because he was training his whole entire time for the past year. With Vegeta and Goku mastering spirit control, they get there way faster than they did, way faster than Goku did in the previous. They were faster, and they saw Trunks fight Frieza, and they wanted to see what happened if they weren't fighting. So yeah, and Trunks comes in and tells Goku about the future and stuff, and then Goku says, "You're missing one flaw. One flaw is that I destroyed the whole entire Ribbon army, including Doctor Gero. So there is no androids in our timeline," which surprised um Trunks because he said, "Wait, why did you go to Yardrat 2, Vegeta?" And yeah, so yeah, that's the different part. So he realizes that he was in a different, that the timeline has changed, this timeline has changed. So he does warn them about Cell. He is clever and he might pop up just in case. So for the next year they train even more, even though they don't need they still train for Cell just in case, which good thing they did because then Cell appeared and he was frustrated because he couldn't go back to where his present time, where he can go to a timeline where Android 17 and 18 are still alive. So Cell is easily defeated because he's not even 50% of Cell. Cell's erased and Cell Saga is over. No Cell tournament, no nothing. And it's but yeah, so Cell Saga's over. So the next saga is the Buu Saga. So I think how long was the Buu Saga from then to there? I think it was. Give me one. So so it was 7 years. Oh wait, why did my phone change? What the hell? It was 7 years of Vegeta, Raditz. No, yeah, let me see right here. It was Goku, Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa, Piccolo, Gohan, Krillin, Chi Chi, and let's just throw Obama in there too. Why not? Yeah. Actually, no. We're gonna go back to the we're not gonna skip that 7-year gap yet. We're gonna replace Cell with Broly. So Cooler, Cooler as in Frieza's brother actually found out that his parents and his brother got killed by this boy named Gohan. So he searches and he finds out that they weren't even close to killing this dude. So they went to search and look for powerful beings across their universe. And let's have a 3-year time skip. Not during the 3-year time skip. All those people I named were training constantly. Besides Goku and Vegeta were training constantly, and Nappa. No, not Nappa. Just Vegeta and Goku were training constantly, and so they trained constantly. The other ones trained maybe 5-6 times a month. That's about it. So, 3 years, everybody's got remarkably stronger. Because you gotta figure, even in those 6 days, they were in the hyperbolic chamber, which 1 day is 1 year. So, those 6 days is actually 6 years per thing. So, yeah. Now these Z fighters are obviously the oldest people on this planet in my arc because they've been in the hyperbolic chamber for years. And there's no limit to this hyperbolic chamber since Goku made it. He made it so there was no limit to it. Yeah. And someone wants to complain about this, and you didn't watch the first episode about him making the time chamber. Ed said he was trained by Piccolo, and he had the power same as fuck not Piccolo, Nimi. Hold on. He trained with Kami, and he had the abilities of the Dragonborn, and as part of the warrior race too. So he's more than capable of making multiple time chambers and chambers and upgrading them. So yeah, he's more than capable of making them. And with his pure IQ of I think it's 155. That's his IQ I gave him. So yeah, he's more than capable of making a time chamber. Okay, so yeah, so even though those 6 days, they're all the oldest. So yeah, so like I said, in those 3 years, they found Broly in a year, and then for the next 2 years, he trained Broly. The same people who found Broly in the Broly movie found him this time. So yeah, those two people said the same, found him when they found Broly. Yeah, and so they come to planet Earth in those 3 years. So after they're done training and stuff. So yeah, 3 years. Goku and Vegeta sense a being with powerful energy. As powerful energy is not as powerful as them, but powerful enough to warrant them going to go investigate. So they go and investigate, and they find him. They find him. They find Broly and Cold, and so Goku and Vegeta are debating who fights first and who fights second, and Vegeta obviously winning because Goku is way stronger, and if he goes first, then Vegeta would never have a chance. So Vegeta goes first to fight Cooler and absolutely destroys Cooler. Then he fights Broly. Broly gets angry, pops into Super Saiyan. Goku gets legendary Super Saiyan because he's in his vicinity and he unlocks it because he met the person. He just got to train with it. So Goku got a massive boost from just being near Broly going Super Saiyan. Cooler's deciding that if he kills Broly's father, that he would get a massive boost, and he said, "Ooh, look what happened!" And same thing happened, and that and stuff. So then, so yeah, so right now, Frieza's in Super Saiyan 3, and then as soon as he goes into his Berserker place, he decided he has to go into Super Saiyan 4, and then the fight starts going on, and Vegeta right now is not even using 10% of his strength. So yeah, that's that. And this fight goes on pretty long and I'd say this fight goes on for about maybe 45 minutes. So it's just constantly them fighting. Broly getting stronger, and Vegeta getting stronger with his Zenkais of them getting hurt and then regenerating. You also got to figure that Vegeta also has Master Spirit control, so he can heal himself much faster and stuff. So yeah, and then finally Vegeta gets tired of it and he goes for power and knocks Broly out because he could sense that Broly was kind-hearted. And yeah, so yeah, Broly decides to join them, and they finish off Cooler. And Broly, realizing that his father did something bad, he doesn't revive his father. Yeah, and I'll be right back. I gotta find out someone's. So Chai stays with marries Broly in about a year, and so yep. So instead of just being Vegeta and Goku training constantly, it's now Broly is also not included in this. So for the first 2 years straight, Broly and Goku and Vegeta are all in the hyperbolic chamber, just training. Now they do come out every now and then to have the family and stuff, and Gotenks still happens. So yeah, he's born already. Yeah, and then we're gonna skip to the. So I said 3 years. So and then 3 years. We're gonna skip 4 years in the head. So that's 7 in total. So yeah, and then. But yep, and then we have Gohan going to college, and because the Cell games didn't happen, what's his name? Hold on. Okay, so King Satan, he claimed that he defeated a powerful being that came to Earth. Like Cell was still powerful in his own right, just wasn't powerful enough to warrant them going serious and destroying him. So King Satan still becomes the city still been named King Satan. He still becomes he still becomes rich and stuff, and all that stuff still happens. He still becomes champion of the tournament, and yeah. So they do the tournament. And Goku and Vegeta and Broly, just Goku and Vegeta meet the Supreme Kai because they could sense him. They know who he is because they did spirit control with the Yardrat, so they know who the Supreme Kai is. They go with the Supreme Kai, and they go to meet Majin Buu. Now here's where things get a little different than the original. Goku and Vegeta actually sensed the Kais that were in Buu. I think there was 4 Kais. Hold on, let me check. Let me check how many Kais were in there. So Universe just had 6 Kais, and there's 3 Kai. One sealed, and no, he's not sealed. Never more. Wait, no, yeah, he's still sealed. But yeah, so he senses. So Vegeta and Goku sense that there are still Kais in Majin Buu. So they take this up with the Supreme Kai and ask them, do they want to get the Supreme Kais out of Majin Buu? The Supreme Kai is saying, is it possible? And they said yes, and he decided to go with it. So him and Goku and Vegeta decided to go not all out, but like to Super Saiyan 2 each, and they both fight until Majin Buu is full. And this confuses that little twerp, whatever his fucking name is. I don't feel like looking for his name. I've already gone out too many times looking for people's name and shit already. So yeah, so he doesn't understand what's going on, but he's not complaining because he got pure energy already from the fight, and they're also fighting. So Majin Buu revives. Goku and Vegeta head down to the lowest floor, just breaking the floors already, going right through them, going to Majin Buu and immediately getting eaten by Majin Buu, and them going to. They got the Kais out, and they saw that Buu was in their ear. They saw that he was nice, so they took him out, and he became Kid Buu. Kid Buu got destroyed easily. Got destroyed by Vegeta, because why not? Vegeta's just gonna be. He's weaker than Goku, and Vegeta wants to fight more than Goku. So yeah. So that's the Buu Saga, and at this point he is. So Goku, let's see, Goku and Vegeta are not quite on par with the God of Destruction. Let's say that Vegeta is 25% of Beerus' power, and Goku is 35% of Beerus' power, and then Broly is only like 10%, with Gohan being 2%. So yeah, also with like I said, Goku will have Kai key, so he meets the Kai, and yeah, they go to the Kai world. Goku goes to the Kai world and learns things about the Kaio stuff. For hold on, let me check the difference. So this is only a couple months, so I'm just gonna have it a year until Beerus wakes up. So in those years, he takes 2 months in a time chamber with the Kai and the Elder Kai, because he goes to the sword and he breaks the sword, and yeah. So yeah, that happens. He's with the Lord of Lords, and the Elder Kai, and they both they unlock Goku's potential, which takes Goku up from 35% of Beerus to 50% of Beerus. And he doesn't have his ultimate form because he doesn't need it. So yeah, so he trains with the Kaioshins, not the Kaioshins, the Supreme Kai and the Lord for 2 months in the Hyperball Chamber. So 2 months, that's 30 days. That's 30 years. So that's 60 years for 2 months. So he spent 60 years with them, and they tell him about King Kai, and he goes to visit King Kai, and he learns the Spirit Bomb and the Kaioken for the next rest of his training. And he decides to stay there because the gravity there is more natural than a gravity chamber, so he stays there for like a little over like 2 more months. So he's another 60 more years. He stays there. No, not 60 years. He stays there for 2 months in real time. Not 60 years. And then he learns those techniques, and then he goes home for 8 months in the hyperbolic chamber with Broly, and Vegeta, and he teaches them the Kaioken. So for the next 8 months, there are those two are training in the hyperbaric chamber, and the next 6 months goes by, and in the far distance, the Lord of Lords and the Supreme Kais also got stronger while training with Goku in those 60 years. So they're all half of Beerus's power. So they're not as weak as they are in the canon. So they're actually stronger than Vegeta now. Not for very long though. So don't worry. Yeah. So same thing. Beerus stops by planets, and one by one sees that they're worthy, and then he goes back to his planet, and he has his Whis. The Oracle, not, he doesn't ask Whis. He actually talks to Oracle Fish about the thing about the Super Saiyan God, and he seems intrigued, and he asks his Whis, "Are there any Saiyans?" And he said, "Yes, my lord. There are." How many Saiyans are there again? There's Broly, Raditz, Nappa, Vegeta, Goku, Trunks, Gohan, Gotenks, and then there's Pan. He said, there are 5 full breeds, and there are 4 half-breed Saiyans on planet Earth. Well, actually, yeah, on planet Earth. He said, "Ooh, let's stop. Let's see if they know anything about the Super Saiyan God." And then Beerus starts to travel to Earth. Now, the Supreme Kais aren't that worried because they know that Goku's strong and that he could most likely satisfy Beerus's urge. So yeah, let's go over their base powers actually. So I want to say that their base power. Actually, I don't even want to go with their base power because I'm not even going to guess properly the right number for their base power, but it's pretty high up there. And when I mean that Goku is half of Beerus, that's in Super Saiyan 4. For him to be half of Beerus. Wait, actually no. He's 35% of Beerus in base form. And without his base form, he was only 25%, and Frieza was only 25% in his Super Saiyan 3. And then what is the multiplier for Legendary Super Saiyan? Hold on. Let's say it doesn't say. I'll be right back. I gotta find the power level of the multiplier Super Saiyan. Okay, they're all over the place with the power levels of each character. Like some people are just saying that the where is it at? The God form right here is actually not even 60,000. It's actually some people are saying it's what was it? I don't even know. I don't know if to say it's credible or not, but where the fuck was it? So yeah, on here, where is it at? Nope, not here. Where the fuck did I go? Sure, I'll join the fucking. No, I don't have a fucking. I want to join the fucking community. I want to fucking see what the fuck I was clicking on. Fuck's sakes. Oh well, but it was saying it was like 40,000 or something like that. Something stupid. Yeah. So yeah. I'm just gonna say the Super Saiyan is legendary Super Saiyan is so I'm gonna change the multiplier of the Super Saiyan God to 1,000, and then blue is gonna be 4,000, and then the legendary Super Saiyan is gonna be it's just gonna be 2,000. So yeah, so it's gonna be a multiplier of 2,000. So yeah, so Broly, as that legendary Super Saiyan place has a multiplier of 2,000. So, yeah, you get the point. And so let's just move on. I've spent too much on that. So yeah, so Beerus lands on planet Earth and he sees the food, so he gets a little distracted. Has some food, and then he has a little temper tantrum because of Buu, and Buu starts to fight with Beerus over pudding, which then Goku stops it, and then Beerus remembers what he was here for about the Super Saiyan God. Goku with his Q says, "Let's go." He goes and asks the Dragon Balls. Dragon Balls says you need to do a ritual. They do the ritual on Goku. Goku gets his God Key, and I'm just gonna say that even though it's only 1,000, which the legendary Super Saiyan is actually better than the God. He didn't use legendary Super Saiyan because he doesn't want to practice with it and lose control with it. So he's never gonna really use Super Saiyan. He'll use it. He gets the Super Saiyan buff like that Broly does get, and he just doesn't use the legendary Super Saiyan form because he just thinks it's out of control and stuff. So he just doesn't use it, and so yeah, so that's why he's using the God form instead of that form. So he uses his God form, and now this is where things change. He doesn't get the regular he doesn't get the pink, he doesn't get the purple, pinkish light pink. He actually gets rosé instead of his blue, instead of his pink. He gets rosé, and he also gets at the same time doesn't get rosé. Cause look at right here. He's saying, this person's saying the base of just this is 1,000,000 times and 20,000. Yeah. Yeah, right here it says base of 50,000. Yep. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So yeah, wait, what was I looking for again? Yeah, he has rosé, so he has a multiplier of 1,500 instead of, actually I'm gonna increase that because he actually has both forms. Yeah, like I said, he's a god, but at the same time he's not. So he has this form, and he also has the rosé form, and he also has a Super Saiyan God form. And he doesn't access the rosé form. He actually accesses a Super Saiyan God form. Yeah, he uses Super Saiyan God form, which is the top one, which is Super Saiyan God times 600,000. So yeah, he uses that, and his power becomes to 75% of Beerus, which Beerus is quite surprised because he didn't even know Goku can get up to 50% of Beerus just with his normal things. So yeah. So him and Goku have a great fight, have a fantastic fight. They're blow for blow and uh yeah, blow for blow. Beerus starts to feel threatened, so he uses a Hakai, and I forgot to mention that Goku is not 75% of Beerus. He's actually 90% of Beerus. No, actually, he's 100%. He's on par with Beerus because he got his Angel Key and he also got a Destruction Key. So yeah. Let's see. Does he have all his shit now? All his forms and stuff. He has his God Key. He has his all that. Yeah, he has all his forms except Super Saiyan 5. Hold on, let me look at something real quick. Okay, I just got added to a picture or something. So yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have Super Saiyan 5 yet, so yeah. He'll get that later. So yeah. So he gets his Angel Key and his God Destruction Key. He doesn't know that yet. But when he gets hit by the God Destruction Key, he uses his mastered spirit control and heals his body, and he gets massive Zenkais and massive Zenkais. And Goku then becomes stronger than Beerus. Goku is now stronger than Beerus. So Goku decides that since he tried to destroy the planet, he's just going to end Beerus right then. So he's just about to Kamehameha Beerus when Reese just straight up stops Goku by getting in the way. And he says, if you kill Beerus, you have to become God of Destruction. He's like, Goku's like, sounds tempting. But he's like, no, I'm already the apprentice of the Supreme Kais. So yeah, I'm gonna take I'll think about it. But if he ever does threaten this planet, I will kill him. So Beerus gets put in his place, and he, yeah, that happens. So yeah, so Reese just tells him, "Bravo, you became the second person to ever beat his own God of Destruction." And yeah, so yeah, he asks. He's not like a battle junkie like he is in canon. So yeah. So for the next, uh, let's go five. Let's go. Yeah, 6 years. Him and actually, no. Goku does kill Beerus, and he doesn't become the God of Destruction. He actually makes he tells he says Vegeta would be a good God of Destruction. So yeah, Beerus is dead, and Vegeta became the God of Destruction for Universe 7. And Vegeta it actually fits. Vegeta likes this because it fits his personality and stuff. Yeah. So Vegeta doesn't get really angry at this, and he actually likes this idea. So yeah, Whis acknowledges Goku's strength. So yeah, he listened to Goku's suggestion. Just gotta turn my light on real quick. Get me dark as it. So yeah, he appreciates Goku's suggestion and takes him on it, and he sees that Goku wasn't lying. It fits him perfectly. So yeah, for the next, and at this time, Goku knows that once he meets certain beings, he gets power. He gets a power up, and he tells Whis about this, and Whis becomes intrigued about it, and he tests Goku. And he finds out that Goku has Angel Key. He has God of Destruction Key. He has Supreme Kai's Key. He's immortal at the same time that he's a god. He has Dragonborn from the Namekians. He's a warrior Namekian. He's a legendary Super Saiyan and a high class Saiyan at the same time. So Goku actually doesn't train with Whis. Whis actually takes him to see the Grand Priest. Now, so yeah, so hold on, let me check something. Okay, so I'm just gonna say in my what if that Zeno doesn't have the power to erase angels. The only way he can erase the angels is if the Grand Supreme Kai, no matter what I just said it again, the Grand Priest and the Mother of all Angels agrees to erase all angels, which that's never gonna happen because the Mother of all Angels is actually sealed. I think it's in universe 19. I think that's the planet, that's the world that's sealed. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure, but yeah. um yeah, so yeah, that happens. And for so yeah so uh yeah, he trains with the Grand Priest for he trains the Grand Priest and Beerus, not Beerus, Beerus is dead. Vegeta trains with Whis. They had to train for a very long time, but not as long as you think, because it's actually only 5 years in time. But they were in the hyperbolic chamber training. So let's see that. So as you can see, that's 2,555 years in the hyperbolic chamber. So they're ancient now. They're officially ancient. They're physically old, but they're not old because Vegeta made it so they would never age in the hyperbolic chamber. So yeah. So that happens, and Goku now has his angel gear. So that's for a different motive. And since he's an angel, he was also taught how to hold his God key. So this is what he looks like. He got his angel skin. This is exactly what Goku looks like right here. But his hair isn't that red. His hair is actually where's the color at? Yeah, it's this color right here. See, that's the color of Vegeta. That's the color of Goku. And this is Goku's ultimate form. This is what he looks like when he combines all his powers together. So yeah, let me just take this and copy it. Yeah. So yeah, this is what Goku now looks like. He has to maintain his power at all times if he wants to use his angel stuff. And actually no, this is what Goku looks like actually. And as in this picture, Vegeta overthrows Vegeta. You guys might be like, that's not possible, but Goku Goku and Chi-Chi, they wanted to make a wish. They and no, it doesn't. She doesn't overthrow Vegeta. Goku and Chi-Chi wanted to make a wish because they got tired of their life. Children kind of pissed them off. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, 7 years went by. So Gotenks is already matured and stuff, and Chi-Chi and Goku went their time alone. Now they asked the Zeno if they could make their own universe, and Zeno agrees. So they Chi-Chi becomes the god of destruction of this new universe, which the universe number. Hold on, I gotta check which universe. I'm in universe. So, they are in universe 20, because, universe 19 is a sealed universe, with the mother of all angels. So, yeah, so they made their universe, the 20th universe, and, now their universe has Saiyans in it. It has a little bit of, it has the most powerful beings of each universe in that universe. So his universe is the most powerful universe ever. So yeah. So Goku was trained and got and destroyer key by the Grand Prix. So he taught Chi Chi how to be a destroyer god, and he also made Chi Chi a Saiyan. Yep, Chi Chi is also a Saiyan, and he makes he goes to so Chi Chi and Goku uh go around the universe, and let's see. We're gonna have Goten and Goten, not Goten. Goten is gonna stay in Universe 7. Gohan and Vidal actually wanted to move to their universe. So Gohan and Vidal, they decided to become um Supreme Kais, because they needed Supreme Kais. They didn't have any Supreme Kais in their universe. So this kind of worked out. They used the Super Dragon Balls to make them Supreme Kais. And yeah. And that would be the end for now. And until the tournament power, or actually, there's something even closer than that, than a tournament power. You will see in the next episode. See ya.